We live in a world where we are programmed from birth to serve the existing order. Ideally, a social order or a system should serve us as much as we contribute to it. But what if I were to tell you that we live in a system that is designed to keep us under control? A system where we are mere means to an end, serving as objects for exploitation. Starting at a young age, from the moment you are able to process information, you are taught what to think, what to believe, and how to behave. That's what schools, workplaces, and the media do to you. They mold you into something they can control and use. They socially engineer you to become a worker, a consumer, just another number for the system. And once you've been conditioned and trained, you start to drift through life. You look, but you don't see. You think, but you don't realize. You're alive, but you don't live. From time to time, you get these rare glimpses of the reality beyond the system, but you quickly forget about them. You never fully wake up. As a result, you spend your time away in front of electronic screens to numb yourself from the here and now. You constantly distract yourself, taking refuge in the excitement of the fake reality. You constantly dream about the ideal future instead of creating a better today. You wreck yourself with your pursuit of petty pleasures and ego validation. You pollute your mind and body with all sorts of junk that is being fed to you, and you gladly consume them. You've gotten so used to the routines that your drudgery has become normalized. You can't even tell the difference between what is normal and abnormal, healthy and unhealthy. In fact, you don't even care anymore because you have stopped questioning things. And while the powers that be dominate our existence, what are we doing? Are we not just slaving away as cogs in this giant machine? Are we not just bickering amongst one another over inane issues? We fool ourselves into thinking that we're making a difference by reading and arguing. But is that really enough? Perhaps you bet on politicians with your votes, thinking they will make the world a better place for you. Maybe you go on the internet to rage against all that is wrong with the world, complaining and blaming, pointing fingers and spewing hate. But nothing ever happens because you would rather enjoy your comfort and live the same life you always have. You would rather submit than to face your fears and live free. You accept the status quo. So, what can we do? There are 3 steps you can follow. First, if you want to become conscious, you need to open your eyes and become aware. You have to question your beliefs and motivations. Take control of the flow of information both from within and without. Challenge everything from the story that you tell yourself to all the fears and desires that drive you. Take nothing for granted. Second, you must forge yourself into a strong and self-sufficient individual through discipline. You must battle each and every day to be free from all the negative influences of the system that tries to take away your focus, health, and self-determination. You must do your best to control what you can and eliminate whatever habit, whatever mentality, and whatever material possessions that hold you down. But no matter what, you can't use the constraints imposed upon you by the system as an excuse to become hopeless and give up. Your human dignity requires you to be fully responsible for your own life. Third, the next step is to form groups and organizations, your own tribe. Because no matter how much you work on yourself, you are still insignificant against the system. You are nothing by yourself. Those of us who are awake must become a force of our own. And this is what this channel and our movement, Primalism, aims to accomplish.